Hello, Namaste. Welcome back to another session of learning. Today we are going to learn about noun. What a noun is and what a proper noun is and what a common noun is. You will also have a small exercise given towards the end of the lesson for you to work. The answers are also there in the video. So, happy learning. Let's continue with the lesson now. A noun. What is it? A noun is a word that denotes a name of a person, place, thing, creature, feeling, idea, action, subject, any living or non-living thing among others. So basically a noun is a naming word. I am sure you must have played this game called name, place, animal, thing. We did it as children. So it was a great fun game. But it is a wonderful game to practice nouns. So some examples here. For person, I have used the name of Sita. Place, Mumbai. Thing, milk. Creature, coronavirus. Feeling, helplessness. Idea, globalization. Action, walking. Subject, math. Living, man. Non-living, rock. What are the various kinds of nouns? The first one is proper noun, second is common noun, third is collective noun, fourth is material noun, and fifth is abstract noun. But for this lesson, we are going to learn only about proper noun and common noun. The collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun you will learn in the next lesson. What is a proper noun? A proper noun is the name of a particular person or place or a special or unique thing. Now, for example, here I have used man. Man is a noun, but Hrithik is name of one particular person. So, it is a proper noun. Now, city is a noun, and I have used Patna, the capital of Bihar. It's a proper noun. Monument is also a noun. But Taj Mahal at Agra is a proper noun. And you see, Agra is also a proper noun. Planet is a noun. But when I say Venus, it's a proper noun because there is only one Venus in the entire universe. So, from this you should understand a proper noun is the only one of its kind. Say for example, your favorite actor, Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan is a proper noun. Good. Likewise, Hyderabad, the city of Hyderabad is a proper noun. And note one thing, a proper noun always begins with a capital letter. In any part of the sentence you take, a proper noun always begins with a capital letter. Now we shall try to understand what a common noun is. A common noun is a name which is used commonly. In other words, it is name of commonly seen nouns of the same kind or type. Now look at this, man. Man, the many men. Right, that's a common noun. But if there is this particular person called Ashok, it becomes a proper noun. Likewise, there are many towns. Ranchi is one town. Nagpur is one town. Now, Ranchi and Nagpur become proper nouns. Monuments, there are many. But if you look at Charminar or Taj Mahal, they are only one of its kind. Likewise, there are many planets in the universe. It's a common noun. But Jupiter then becomes a proper noun. So we understand this difference between common noun and proper noun. Book, it's a common noun. But the Da Vinci Code, it's a title of a very famous book. So it's a proper noun. There are many rivers in the world. So river is a common noun. But Yamuna is only one of its kind. So it becomes a proper noun. So this is the fundamental difference between a common noun and a proper noun. Noun is a naming word. Common noun is name of the common things. Proper noun is name of one particular thing among the common nouns. I hope this is clear here. The lesson doesn't end here. So let us test what we have learned from this lesson. Are you ready for the test, my dear friends? Okay, don't take it as a test, but let us look at a few examples on which you can work. All right? Okay. Now here you see I have 15 sentences in front of you. I request you to identify the proper nouns in these sentences. So I'll read the sentences for you. We visited the Taj Mahal at Agra. Second sentence, Hrithik Roshan is a fine actor. Third sentence, the manager spoke to Manish yesterday. Fourth sentence, the boy was in the Howrah Express. Fifth sentence, the flights to Mumbai are cancelled. Sixth sentence, Salman lives in Pune. Seventh sentence, Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. Eighth, the Ganges is a holy river. Ninth sentence, the Krishna and Godavari flow through Telangana. 10th sentence, Ramesh and Suresh are good friends. 11th sentence, the electric bulb was invented by Edison. 12th sentence, the Hindu is a popular newspaper. 13th sentence, Chennai is on the coast of the Bay of Bengal. 14th sentence, the Maruti has more sales than the Toyota. And the 15th and last sentence, the Pizza Hut serves good pizzas. So, read these 15 sentences thoroughly, properly, and identify the proper nouns in these sentences. Good luck. Alright, I hope you've got all the answers correct. You can check here. Taj Mahal, Agra, Hrithik Roshan, Manish, Howrah Express, Mumbai, Salman, Pune, Jupiter, Ganges, Krishna, Godavari, Telangana, Ramesh, Suresh, electric bulb, Edison, the Hindu, Chennai, Bay of Bengal, Maruti, Toyota, Pizza Hut. All these are the proper nouns. Now you might wonder why the electric bulb is also proper noun. It is a proper noun because I am talking about the invention called the electric bulb. It's not that common electric bulb that I am talking about. In this sentence, the context of the electric bulb is about that particular invention by Edison. So that is the reason it's treated as a proper noun here. I hope you got all your answers right. So let's move on to the next exercise on common nouns. Let's try to understand what the common nouns in this sentences are. Please identify them. The first sentence, there is a bag on the table. Second sentence, the river was flowing strong. Third sentence, a dog was barking loudly. Fourth sentence, a rose is a beautiful flower. Fifth sentence, she lives in the town. Sixth sentence, his cell phone is stolen. Seventh sentence, the lion killed the zebra in the zoo. Eighth sentence, many apples in the basket were ripe. Ninth sentence, that car under the tree was dusty. 10th sentence, the cinema was boring. 11th sentence, we bought some clothes at the mall. 12th sentence, a helicopter flew over my house. 13th sentence is, I love mangoes. 14th sentence, a man was riding on a bike. 15th sentence, the lighthouse on the coast was very old. Now I request you to identify the common nouns. I'm sure you will ace them again. 15 on 15. So let's check our answers now, once you're done with it. So let's check the answers now. Bag, table, river, dog, rose, flower, town, cell phone, lion, zebra, zoo, apples, basket, car, tree, cinema, clothes, mall, helicopter, house, mangoes, man, bike, lighthouse, coast. All these are the common nouns in the sentence. I hope you've got all of them right. So before I conclude the lesson, I would like to reiterate as to why the nouns are important. Now, nouns, you must understand, is a naming word. So everything in this world that you see and feel has names. So they add to your vocabulary. So nouns improve your vocabulary. Nouns give names so that we can identify a certain thing. Nouns help you to form subjects and objects in a sentence. In fact, they help you to form sentences. They help us link prepositions, because prepositions are linked between the subjects and the object. They help us form possessives. Now, what are possessives? For examples, you could say, let's say, Amir Khan's movie. Amir Khan's. So, possessive. They guide us in the usage of pronouns. Now, if you understand whether it is a male or a female, only then you can use the right pronoun. If it's male, Amir Khan, he. If it is, let's say, Aishwarya Roy, we use she. For cinema, we use it. So, you must know what a noun is so that you can use the right or appropriate pronoun. Nouns help us with numbers, singular, plural, box, boxes, dog, dogs. They help us with gender. Of course, these days many of them are skipping, but the gender aspect, but male, female. All right. Bull, cow. Right? They help us with the gender. Man, woman, a child. So they give the sentence a completeness. So these are the various uses of nouns. In the next lessons, we are going to look at what a material noun is. We will look at what a collective noun is. We will try to understand what an abstract noun is. Also work on those exercises. So I hope for now you have understood what a noun is, what are the importance of nouns, what a proper noun is, and what a common noun is. If you have any questions or queries or concerns, please put it down in the comments section so that I could respond to you and help you. Thank you so much for listening to my lesson so patiently. So our journey has just begun. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I request you to please watch my videos. Please share my videos. Please subscribe to my videos. Please post your comments and help me come up with much better lessons. Always here for you. I'm signing off for today. Take care. God bless. English Bricks here. Bye bye.